yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, back with another full review. And so in this video, I actually skipped the first impressions for this fragrance. I completely forgot to do a first impression video. So I'm just gonna get straight into the full review because I've worn it about 15 to 20 times. And that is Parfums de Marly Sedley. If you can see that on the camera, I don't know if you can. But I got it from one of my the delivery services, and I have a decent amount left. This is my second lipstick atomizer full of it. It is, again, Parfums de Marly Sedley. It is one of their spring and summer based fragrances, although it is a massively versatile fragrance that can be worn pretty much all year round. So I'm gonna give you the note breakdown before I give you the information about this. The top notes are mint, lemon, bergamot, grapefruit, and mandarin orange. The mid notes are lavender, rosemary, olibanum, and geranium. And the base notes are ambroxan, vetiver, cashmeran, sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli. So I already reviewed Layton. That is a fall and winter fragrance, maybe early spring, but it's fantastic. The next one I reviewed was Percival, which is a fantastic fragrance for spring and summer. It's just, it has drawn a lot of comparisons to cheaper fragrances, not cheaper, but less expensive. And I won't go one way or the other, but I will say that I prefer Sedley over Percival. All three of them are fantastic fragrances, and I definitely recommend you going out to try them. And no matter what people say about the more inexpensive fragrances, in comparison, they will never feel as natural as these ones, and they are the better option. No matter which way you look at it, if price was not an option, Parfums de Marly would win against any of those other clones or smell-alikes out there, because they are more natural, they have better perfumers, all of that. So anyway, this is Parfums de Marly Sedley. I will actually wear it as my scent of the day so I can remember. Okay, so right in the opening, you are struck with lemon, and it is a super fresh lemon, super natural. You get that mixed with a little bit more of other citruses like the bergamot, the grapefruit, the mandarin orange, but they really just play a muddled backdrop in the opening. What you mainly get is a large dose of lemon mixed with that mint. And that is what you get for probably about 15 to 20 minutes. Once this fragrance works its way into the mid, that is where it definitely starts to change. You get the lavender coming out, the rosemary, even a bit of geranium, and all of those notes, those components, those green, those floral notes, they really play a nice role in taking this and transitioning it from a super citrusy fragrance down to a more woody, ambroxan, musky type fragrance. And so ambroxan also plays a big role in this fragrance, not as much in the opening, but when it gets to the base, you get that woody portion of the ambroxan coming out. Also, it gives it almost a bit of a musky feel. So you get those green portions, those florally portions, but they're not hyper feministic or anything like that, where the florals play this. I hate floral notes, especially when they're almost perfumey, and so that does not happen here. It just adds nice subtle nuances to the transition from a citrus to a woody musky base. And so I've already discussed it, but once we get into the base, you get that ambroxan, you get that sandalwood, that cedar. They really mix together well, a bit of cashmere and almost a musky feel. It is a warmer, fresh, aromatic, woody base, and it is really nice. That lemon doesn't dissipate for a long time. It still plays a nice role as a sweetener in the background. Some people say they get this like lemon pledge background. When I first sprayed it on the first and original time, because I had that idea in my head, I was like, oh yeah, Oh wait, no. It's definitely, it does its own thing. The projection of this is a little bit over arm's length for about the first 2 hours. The fragrance also lasts about 7 to 9 hours on my skin, which for a niche is decent, but for the type of fragrance that it is actually really good. So 7 to 9 hours, projects for about 2. It's a really nice fragrance and does draw. If you're looking for the compliment factor, it will get you some attention. I would definitely recommend it, but it's not a blind buy. You can't blind buy a niche fragrance. You should go out to your local Nordstrom's or Saks Fifth Avenue, or even if you can't get to those, go to Micro Perfumes or some kind of decanting site and get yourself a sample of it, because you will not be disappointed. This is a month's worth, and I can be able to use it for a long time. So I would definitely recommend getting out there, trying Sedley, try Percival, try Layton. They are great fragrances, hyper versatile. So thank you guys very much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one.